What's going on, everybody? This is Rich of Review Tech USA. The Roxio game capture review is going to be up tonight. I have to go film the intro and outro of it, but got all the footage. I just have to compile it all together, film the intro and outro like I just said, and then it's going to be ready to go. But I have to make this quick video. I've been thinking about making this video for ages, and seeing the article that PSN is going to be down till the 31st just kind of was the final nail in the coffin. And I have to say this, and I know it's me changing my mind, but it's been gradually happening now for months upon months. I can't defend consoles anymore. PC does everything a console does except better. It's affordable now. With Windows 7 and Steam, it's just as reliable as a console. It's getting to the point that once you download the game, it is there actually. They just work. Let me ask you a question about your console. If your Blu-ray drive fails, which I know people that it has, in your PlayStation 3, can you just go to a store, buy a new one for $40 and replace it? Nope. PC you can. If the Wi-Fi card, neither the PlayStation 3 or the 360, the internal card, not talking the Ethernet port, fails, can you just simply replace that? Nope. You can't open up either of those consoles. It voids the warranty. And then if you're out of warranty, you can't just replace that one part. It's going to cost you probably about $100 to get the console fixed, to get the Wi-Fi fixed. Me, I have a wireless N USB adapter. Could buy a new one. Newegg just had one for $16. Mine dies, I could replace it for less than $20. And beyond that, what about Steam? The deals that Steam has, if you're on a budget, are unbelievable. I just picked up Dead Space 2 for $24 yesterday. Not $39.99, not $50, like some places are still selling it for the consoles, for an inferior version with a lower resolution. I picked it up for $24. And that's just the tip of the iceberg with Steam. You could pick up tons of AAA titles, whether they be 2 months old or 2 years old, for a tenth of the price in most cases than you could pick up the console version. I'm just saying. Now I know the next argument is going to be that people are going to say I can't afford to upgrade my PC every year. Well, I'm going to put a video in the description, and it is someone playing in native 720p Crysis 2 on an 8800 GT, excuse me, a 9800 GT, which is an 8800 GT, has the same exact specs. It's just the GPU is a different die. It's slightly smaller. It's like 45 nanometers as opposed to 60, I think. The 9800 GT, like I just said, is an 8800 GT, and the 8800 GT was made or released in 2007. It is now 2011. That's almost a 4-year-old card, 3.5, let's say. And he is playing Crysis 2 at a higher resolution, because it's native 720p in that video, on your consoles, both the PlayStation 3 and 360, is sub HD, and he's still getting a higher frame rate. Because if you watch the Lens of Truth video, you're only getting about 24, 25 frames per second, about average, on the console versions of Crysis 2. The whole thing about having to upgrade your hardware every year to play games, the newest games, is a fallacy. Yeah, you won't be able to play them in 1080p with all the settings maxed out. But even if you play them on medium, you're still getting a better experience than you would in the consoles. And to build a PC with an 8800 GT or 9800 GT or equivalent with an entry-level quad-core, you could build that for like $500. Easy. So you're probably asking yourself what made me switch over and say that PC gaming is the best all-around experience? It's simple. The software. Steam, like I said before, has made gigantic strides. Windows 7 makes gaming on a PC painless. It's just as easy to game on a PC now, pretty much, except for very few exceptions, as it is on a console. Just recently, every time I put a game in my consoles, there's updates. Especially the PS3 is guilty of this when the network's working. You put in a game, you either have to install gigs upon gigs to the hard drive, or every time you put it in, there's an update. And the way the PlayStation 3 updates, you got to download the update, it has to unzip the update, then install the update, then restart the game. That's what PCs do. The convenience that you're getting from consoles is fading, and it's fading really fast. Now, I did say when I had my debate with Blackbuster Critic that the big thing with consoles, also beyond the convenience, which I said is now totally out the window, is the controllers. But then later on I thought about it, and when you do the math with the savings you get from buying games on Steam, the fact you don't have to pay to play online, they sell the kits at Best Buy that give you both the wireless adapter and the 360 controller. And you could game just like you do in a console. Just like I proved in my other video, which I will link in here too. And 95% of the games, alright, I'll be a little bit more modest, 90% of the games, all you have to do is just plug in your 360 controller into your computer via the wireless adapter, or if you buy a USB one, and they work. It even has all of the games set up. You just plug it in, it shows you on the screen, like say there's a tutorial, it'll actually have the buttons on the screen just like you were playing on the 360 version. So if you're anti-mouse and keyboard like me, yes, I do realize the precision is far superior than a joypad, you can play just like you do in a console. And PCs, beyond the fact that they're incredible gaming machines that are affordable, you can do everything else with them. You can surf the web in its entirety, not the cut down version you get on the PlayStation 3. You can edit HD video, even on a mid-range to entry-level PC. You could play games, like I said before, online for free. You could watch movies and TV shows on places like Hulu for free. Can't do that on a console. You have to get the paid version. There's a laundry list of other reasons as to why gaming on a PC is superior. And right now, folks, I know a lot of people are going to jump below and write comments saying they can't build a PC, or it's too hard, or it's too technical. No, it's not. I don't care if you have a Dell under your desk. If it has a PCI Express slot, and if you could plug in a Nintendo cartridge into a Nintendo, you could put in your own video card. The only other thing you may have to change is your power supply, and that's another very easy thing to replace. And mid-range video cards don't require that much power. I know a lot of people are going to be shocked at this video that I am admitting defeat to the PC. But I also take pride in the fact that I admit when I'm wrong. And also times have changed. But I'll leave you with this final question, and I'm not asking it to be a troll. When was the last time that you turned on your PC and your network was down, and the company that ran your network said that it may be down for more than a month? I don't know about you, but ever since I had online for my PC since 1996, that's never happened. Have a good one.